Typically, most businesses come from a struggle. In your shoes, what gave you the strength, even though there was struggle, to keep moving and then picking up the hammer?
The struggle, well, my children, being homeless and not being able to provide for my kids was the thrive, the energy to go and do it, even though I did not know what I was going into. But that mother instinct of I had to provide for my children kicked in. And I'm like, you know what, I don't know how to get a hammer and nail or work, but I'm gonna learn.
Hi, it's Marcus here for another episode of EIC. I am here in the Rock, Rochester, New York. We're at the MWBE conference. It's called the City of Rochester, Upstate New York MWBE conference. And I'm gonna have an impromptu conversation with a young lady, a dynamic young lady who I just met. You're gonna find out her name and some of the things that she do. She's in my opinion, the modern day pit bull in the skirt. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself and we're gonna get into it.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dorcas Roman. I am the owner of Dorcas Construction Company. I've been in business for 7 years and I remodel homes. I call my business a all-in-one shop business because I could do from kitchen, bathroom, floor, electrical, plumbing, you name it, I could get it done. I do the work myself, and now I am into a different part of my business that I want to grow and expand and see what else I could bring to my business.
Wow, there's so much that I can ask right now. Let me adjust this camera. There's so much I can ask right now. Mm-hmm. So, dialing it back a little bit, you said you've been in business for 7 years.
7 years.
How did you get the inspiration to start something so dynamic?
Well, see, I never thought I was going to be in this business industry, never thought that I was going to be in the construction or even do the work myself.
Okay.
I ended up in a very bad part of my life and struggles that I undergone throughout the way that got me to where I'm at. My husband at the time was the one that knew the industry, was working for other businesses. And as I became homeless with 4 children at the time, and he knew the service. So I won a big settlement for a previous job, and I decided what I'm going to do with this money. And I took it upon myself and said, okay, we're going to go and open a DBA.
Okay.
And open the business for him. At the time, I started going to school for business administration, worked for the city school district for a couple of years, got laid off. So now I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do now? So I decided to go and tackle and just go to work with my husband and just see everything he was doing, not knowing that I was gonna be working for the business.
Got it. So typically most businesses come from a struggle. For individuals that are gonna be listening to this podcast that maybe in your shoes, what gave you the strength, even though there was struggle, to keep moving and then picking up the hammer?
The struggle, well, my children, being homeless and not being able to provide for my kids was the thrive, the energy to go and do it, even though I did not know what I was going into. But that mother instinct of I had to provide for my children kicked in. And I'm like, you know what, I don't know how to get a hammer and nail or work, but I'm gonna learn. And that's what I did. And going to see my husband do the job, I was gaining the knowledge and understanding on how he was doing the work. Unfortunately, I was left to deal with the business on my own. So that was a different, it's like, should I just leave it as is or give me a 9 to 5, or should I continue with the business?
Got it.
So I came up on me. I prayed. I'm like, God, take the wheel. And I decided to run the business on my own. And I've been on my own for 4 years. And now, when I first did that first kitchen, it was like I didn't knew I was capable of creating something so beautiful. So that gave me the drive to continue to do the work.
Yeah. Women typically have the knack or the eye for the finishing product, so it comes naturally, especially when you can birth a child.
Yes.
That's God gave you guys an amazing assignment. So, what is your expectation from this conference? Let's talk a little bit about going into this. I'm pretty sure you didn't know what to expect, as I didn't either. What do you anticipate? What are the connections that you plan to make to help you catapult your business to the next level?
So, as a MWBE certified, I'm always trying to take my business to the next level. I started as something just to provide for my kids. Now it's like, how far could I go? And this will allow me to go into big contracts, and obviously I wanted to transition into the commercial and bring that, not just home, but also commercial. What area, I don't know, but as an MWBE, I am eligible to go out there and bid for contracts. So I want to see what else I'm capable of doing. And this conference is allowing me to learn where to go, who to network, who's the right people, to show me and navigate me to get those done and thrive and grow as I go.
Got it. Now on Monday, there was a panelist, and you were speaking a little bit more detail into, besides having a business, you're trying to do something with an educational piece. Can you expand upon that?
So yeah, it's called Her Tools, Her Rules. And it's a 3-day DIY workshop, and it's me showing basic home remodeling from 18 and up. But it's not only to show, it's to try to encourage this younger generation. And I want to pull more female into the industry and show them, yes, this is a male dominant, but we are capable of doing the job ourselves, and try to be the voice, because it's tough. It's tough to be in a male dominant. You know, you have to break some barriers. But if I could be here to guide them and teach them and tell them it's going to be okay, and grow together. And my goal is have a business where it's not just male doing the work. I want it to be 50-50, female and male.
Got it.
And be that voice for those females that do want to be in construction but are afraid to come in and actually start.
Got it. So always in my podcast, I give individuals the opportunity to speak to the camera. I got a little Spanish accent from you. Do you speak fluent Spanish?
I am Latina. I am born and raised in Puerto Rico. Yes.
Okay. When did you navigate to the U.S.?
Oh,
or
I
not
came
the U.S.
here.
to here anyway.
Well, I
That's
came
it is the U.S.
here in 1994.
Okay.
So I've been here for quite a while. And I love it. I love, even though I went back to Puerto Rico for a couple of years, I decided to come right back.
Okay.
And learn, because it was hard. I didn't know English at the time, so it was a struggle. But I learned it.
How?
Reading, and not only reading, but I would go out and, you know, people that knew English, and I'll just look at them in their face. I'm like, they're probably gonna do something to me, because I'm like staring at them and looking at how they move their mouth and how they speak. So I started gravitating the words and all that, and then little by little, I just pushed myself to learn more English.
All right, so I'm gonna do something a little different. Can you speak a 30-second pitch in Spanish and then English? Tell how to contact you, your website if you have it, your email address, or how the best way to contact. You can do it in Spanish first or English first. If you can do that, that would
do it both.
That would throw me.
I can do it both. Buenas tardes, mi gente. Yo soy Dorcas de Dorcas Construction. La forma donde ustedes se pueden comunicar o tener acceso a mi información, yo estoy en las redes sociales, Facebook, Instagram y TikTok, en Dorcas Construction Company LLC. También se pueden comunicar conmigo al número de teléfono 585-775-8140 y mi email es dorcas@dorcasconstruction.com. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dorcas from Dorcas Construction Company LLC. You can reach me through the social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Dorcas Construction Company. You can also reach me at 585-775-8140 or my email at dorcasconstruction.com.
Awesome. So we are forever united.
Yes.
This is something that we're going to be able to look at. And next year's conference, I'm going to be looking for you.
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
Besides that, I'm going to also be in tap. Whatever I can do to assist your business to
Likewise.
grow. You just met me. We just met today.
Yes.
I'm embedded to your success. I'm indebted.
We're embedded into our success.
Yes. So if you guys heard her and what she said, this has been another episode of EIC, Impromptu Conversations. We're here live at the City of Rochester MWBE conference. I'm super excited for the future of her company. The fact that she had the tenacity to step out of her comfort zone and put the hammer in her hand. You know, typically women know how to make things grow. You give them something and they're going to make it multiply. So I'm looking forward to the multiplication of her success in the coming years. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you again. Like and subscribe. This EIC. This has been
Dorcas.
Amazing. I'm super excited for your success. Thank you so much for stepping out of your comfort zone and doing this with me.
Thank you for having me here.
Awesome.